Hi, everyone. My name is Dana. I'm a personal finance coach, and I am here with Beth. She is also a personal finance coach, and we're just going to talk about money for a few minutes, and hopefully you think of something that sparks a light in your mind for you to continue that conversation in your life. So, Beth, first question for you. What is your favorite topic about money that you love to talk about?
I love budgeting.
Me too.
And that sounds really nerdy because budget is a nerdy word, but I guess we're money nerds, so that's okay. And what I love is just how it makes things so clear, like where things are going and how much we have to spend. You don't have to worry about not having enough because you see where it is.
There's just so much clarity there, and it's like, I know where my money's going, and I don't have to think about whether I should make that decision every time. Like, you make it once when you create your budget, and you don't have to think about it a million other times. I do. I really love the budgeting aspect of it. I also love the conversation around mindset and values. I feel like money makes up so much of our lives, and whether we like it or not, almost every decision revolves around money. And if you know at your core what your money values are, what your money mindset is, it helps you make those decisions so much easier.
And it's so important to realize that your values are your values. Like, obviously everyone has to pay their bills and everyone is going to have to, save for retirement and all that. But with what you have left over, you can do what you want. And that's what's so freeing too about just like what you said about values, and then also putting the numbers down so that you can see them.
Yeah. It also gives you so much permission to say no. Like, I use the excuse, like, no, it's not in the budget all the time. That doesn't mean there's not money in the bank account. It means that it's not something that I value putting my money towards at this point in time.
And it can change.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing. For us, it honestly can change month by month, or it can change year by year. One thing that we both live in Colorado. And so when we first moved to Colorado, I grew up in the Midwest. I never really skied. Like, I skied down a hill that was, you would laugh at me because it's not a mountain. But we moved here and everyone skied. Like, that was the thing. So I was like, we live in Colorado, we have to ski. And I have two little kids. And so we went skiing once for 2 days with a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. The 5-year-old had a lesson. The 3-year-old had a lesson. It was ridiculously expensive. And then, like, it just wasn't what we needed at that point. And so since then, we've been hiking. We're in the mountains. We're enjoying it for free. But then, fast forward to this year, I'm kind of like, we might be at a point now where we might want to ski again. So it wasn't a value for a while, but that doesn't mean it won't be again.
Yeah. I'll teach you how to ski. It's fun.
Can you teach a 6 and 8-year-old how to ski?
I know people who can.
For a cheap price?
Yeah, right. No, I agree. One of the things about financial coaching is when I sit down with a client, it's oftentimes the first time that individual has spoken about their money goals out loud. Like, they've thought about them, right? They've thought about these dreams, and sometimes it's those traditional goals, like, I want to buy a house someday, I want to retire, I want to not stress about money. And other times it's big goals, like, I want to be able to quit my job and open a startup, run a company, or I want to move across the world at 30 years old, right? And it's scary to say those goals out loud for the first time, but being in like a coaching client conversation, it just makes it so much more free. What are some fun financial goals that you've heard your clients or people in your life have that they've just struggled to say out loud?
I don't know if I have any that people, I guess, struggle to say out loud, but I was going to say that just with the coach and having that goal, like, for me personally, I need external motivation. Like, I'm the type of person that it's really hard for me to do things with intrinsic motivation. Yeah. So whatever it is, whether it's like you're doing with your friend, you're not eating sugar for 30 days because you're an accountability partner for your friend. Yeah. It's like that motivation. You're doing it too. Like, saying that goal out loud and having the coach know what it is, right there, you have that accountability, that motivation that's not within yourself. You have someone helping you to reach that goal.
Yeah, for sure. And I think there's so many fun goals that you have. Like, you specifically help people travel. Like, that's such a huge goal. Like, for me, one of my biggest sinking funds, my savings buckets that I use is travel. I put more money towards that, like, fun item in my budget than anything else.
Yeah, because that's what you value and that's what your partner values.
And you help people realize that if they want to travel, they can make it happen, right? And I just think that's so cool. And it's so fun seeing how people have so many different goals.
And I've worked with people who literally make $60,000 a year for a family of 4. I've worked with people who make $250,000 a year for a family of 4. So like, and each of them, once they figure out their values, they're able to put money toward what matters to them. So it doesn't matter how little or how much you make.
Yeah. And I think I want to talk for a few minutes about like short-term sacrifices that you might make. Like one of my favorite client stories is I had a client who had been talking to me about financial coaching for a long time, and she finally just said, I want to do it. Like, I don't care what it takes. It's time. I'm doing it. And she decided that she wanted to pay off her credit card debt, and she had some like 8, 10K of credit card debt. I'm not sure what it was. And within 4 months of coaching, she had been able to pay all of that off and build an emergency fund. And she did it by making those short-term sacrifices. She moved in with her parents for a little while. She took extra shifts. She got a few bonuses, right? Like being so intentional about making those decisions. And as proud as I am of this individual, I don't know without coaching if she would have been willing to make those sacrifices, because it is exactly that gave her the encouragement. Like, if I make this sacrifice, it's going to be worth it. If I sell my car that I love, because I have a coach telling me that it will work out, I believe it and it's going to be worth it. Are there any like sacrifices that you've seen people make that prove to be worth it for their financial journey?
Yeah, and I think even the smaller ones can add up. Like, for example, someone had both their cars and they had car wash passes that were monthly, which is $30 each. That's $60 a month.
Yeah.
Right there. What's that? $720 a year. Mm-hmm. Like, think if you find 4 things like that, right away you have $3,500 to like put towards something else.
Yeah. And, you know, I love a clean car, but I drive a 2006 RAV4, and a car wash pass is not on my list of values. And that's like something that I could easily give up if someone could show me that would get me closer to my goals.
And that's where we differ. So we as coaches, during the winter, we have a car wash pass because the car gets really nasty, and I have little kids that hit the car and then their clothes are all dirty. So the car wash pass to me brings value in those winter seasons. Okay,
fun side note, my day job, my company, one of our benefits is a car wash pass. So we get 2 car washes a month.
Like breeze through?
Like, it's just a local car wash company.
I'm very jealous.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
We
also get a Costco membership. So if you're a small business
go
owner,
work for Dana's company. That's what I have to say.
If you're a small business owner and you want fun benefits, car wash benefit, Costco membership. I'm telling you, it gets the crowds excited.
Yeah, some other things that people have, I guess, cut back on just to meet their goals sooner. I mean, I knew people that they're going out to eat multiple times a week. And even if one of those you cut out, easily that could be like a couple $100s a month.
Yeah, for sure. Sacrifices go the other way too. I've had a client, and we talk so much about mindset, and it totally came in with this, where it was like, I don't want to spend all my money on groceries, and I don't want to spend so much money eating out. And then they just don't go to the grocery store, right? And when it is time, like, I need to eat, they go order food. And then it's 10 times the cost because they had the mindset of sacrifice and cutting back, but they didn't plan for those needs. And there is a balance between sacrificing and meeting your needs and then also enjoying life along the way. And I think when you follow just generic finance advice on the internet, it lacks in its ability to find the balance of all those things. And until you sit down with someone and look at your specific numbers one-on-one and talk about your specific goals, you can find the balance between what you want to sacrifice, what you want to take back on, and what you want to put more into, because there's room for it all. It just might not all be at the same time.
Yeah, the goal of coaching is to make your money work for you and to enjoy life while you do it.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't save everything for the future, because then you're not living today.
Yeah.
And the goal is to be able to save and also to live today, you know, within your means, but the way that you want.
Yeah. When I work with 20-somethings, that's the biggest thing. Their biggest challenge is that YOLO life, where they're like, I'm young, I only live once. Like, I want to spend my money to travel. I want to spend my money to buy these nice things while I'm young, because who knows what's going to happen. And my struggle is educating them and encouraging them to also save for the future. One of my favorite quotes is, live like you'll die today, learn like you'll live forever. And I think that you can adapt that to money in the sense that spend like you'll live forever, save like you'll live forever, but still live like you'll die today, right? Like you can still have those amazing experiences while also keeping in mind that your money needs to last you your whole life. And you don't know if that's going to be another 50 years or if it's going to be another 50 days, right? So you still need to live at the moment while also planning for the future. And I think money's way more than just investing in retirement planning, but when it comes to those goals and those values, you do need to have that in the back of your mind.
I love this. So, Dana, if there are any 20-somethings out there who need some financial coaching, where can they reach you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Learn Money with Dana. You can also shoot me an email at learnmoneywithdana@gmail.com, and we can set some things up. I'm all over the place. I would love to connect with you. This is my passion. Coaching is something that fills my cup to the rim, right? It overflows, and if I can help you, I will. And if I can't, I know someone who can help you, so please reach out. You're not in this journey alone. It's really something that we can do together, and I can see a future where you are financially successful. What about you, Beth?
You can reach me at my website, wanderwellnow.com, or on Instagram, wanderwell_now. It's very sporadic. Don't expect anything wonderful from that. You can also email me at beth@wanderwellnow.com if you haven't gotten the thread there.
Yep.
That's the common thread throughout all my communications. And yeah, I'd love to help you if you are, struggling with your budget. Like we said, that's my happy place. And
Yeah.
I come from a travel background. I was a travel guide for many years. And what I loved about that and what I love about coaching is, finding out what really makes an experience great for one person and like making things individualized for you, whether that's in travel, whether that's in coaching. I'm here and Dana's here to really hone in on what you want and what you need and to make it happen for you.
And this is our first time doing something like this. I don't know if you can tell, but
This has been really fun.
Yeah, it has.
I kind of want to get a microphone on these cool headphones.
It sounds super cool. If you want to hear more, this sounds so cheesy to say. I can't even say it.
Should we
let
podcast
us
more?
know. I think we should.
I can't even say like and subscribe because I don't have a channel.
This is going to sit in our inbox forever.
This is no channel. Just give like a thumbs up while you're listening.
Yeah.
And then
maybe like my
clap
mom
or
and my
something.
boyfriend will tell me they like it, and that'll be about it.
Yeah.
But awesome. Thank you all.
Thanks
Bye.
for listening. Okay, so that